how's it going, guys? I'm Ray and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today this is another episode in my rebuilding or building Willow Creek. I make this mistake all the time in my head. I cut it out of my videos every single time. We are building Newcrest today. So I think this is our 6th Newcrest build. Oh gosh, it might be more than that. Hang on. So let's see. We did the squishy old home. So that's 1. Family home was 2. Little cottage, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So this is 7? 7. This is my 7th build in my Building Newcrest series. I'm so sorry, you guys. Bear with me. It takes me a while to figure out what I've done in this game because I've been working on so many different builds simultaneously. I have 3 of these things to do commentary on today, and we're working on number 2 out of 3. So I wanted to make sure I wasn't getting anything confused because the video that I just did commentary on before this one was actually a Renovating Willow Creek video. So I wanted to make sure that I was keeping everything straight. Anyway, this house is actually something that was suggested to me by one of you guys. Somebody had asked me to build a home for a single dad, so that is what I did. But my brain gets carried away, so as I was building, I did write the little bit of story that I had about this family in my head, and I wrote it down so that way I could share it with you guys. This house is for a former baseball player. That's what I imagined him to be. We don't have baseball in The Sims, but I imagined him to be a baseball player. I think he was a baseball player who was kind of unsuccessful. Like maybe he was in the minor leagues, but he just really didn't have what it takes to make a big career in the big leagues. I don't really know sports. I just know that there's minor leagues and the big leagues. I think he was a minor league player who found out that he had a kid, and he didn't know until she was like maybe 5 years old. And then around that time, he's like, you know what, the baseball career, it's not working out. So I'm going to just go back to being a regular person, and I'm just going to reinvent myself. I'm going to figure out where I go from here. So he gets this house, which is it was originally just his, and that's why it's kind of small. And I imagined that something happened to the mom, and he now has to take the daughter, the daughter. I imagine this to be a girl, so we build a girl's room, just to be clear. But something happened to the mom. I don't know what. Hopefully she didn't kick the bucket. He has to take care of his child full time now. So the house is super small. He wasn't really prepared for this, but what he does is he decides he's going to become a chef. So we give him a pretty nice kitchen. He's got all of the essentials. I think I ended up giving him a grill as well in the backyard. He has a really nice backyard area. It's very big. And what else did I do? Oh yes, I had envisioned that before he took full-time custody of his daughter, that he had a Dalmatian named King. I don't know where that came from, but once I got that idea, I ran with it. So I used a bunch of Dalmatian decorations. Dalmatian decorations. That was a cool rhyme. I like that. Anyway, I got really excited about that rhyme just then. I'm sorry. I've always kind of wanted to be a rapper, but I'm not very good at rhyming, so let's rein myself in. Let's not talk about my failed rap career. Anyway, but yes, I wanted him to have a Dalmatian named King. I don't know where the name King came from. It just popped into my head and I'm like, okay, I think that works for a Dalmatian. Pretty cute. So yeah, I ended up having some pet bowls and a dog bed somewhere in this build. This is very tiny. I intended this build to be way bigger than it turned out. And originally, so I have a very hard time building and decorating a house for a masculine sim because I'm better at decorating for female sims. Feminine sims, I like that aesthetic, and being a female identifying person myself, I have that taste and it's easy for me. But when I try to build for a male sim or a masculine sim, Oh God, it's so hard. It's so difficult for me. So I started out with a bunch of black and brick and just really dark colors, and I just kept looking at it. I'm like, this house is not, like, it's too bachelor pad. And I know that that's what it started out as in my head is, oh, this was just his house. But it needed to be more kid friendly. So we end up lightening this house quite a bit. I think we changed the color of the cabinets. Do we change them? I don't know if I keep the black now. I might. I know there is a decent amount of black in here, but we end up adding like light green and white and things like that just to make it seem a little more comfortable and inviting. I wanted to make it look like a kid could comfortably live here. So yeah, it does change quite a bit as we move forward, but we end up using green accents, which I really liked. I've been really into green in my builds lately. I don't know why. I think it's like a pastel green that I'm really into. I'm not a big fan of bright greens like lime greens and things like that, or dark greens, but a nice pastel green, very pretty. I think we end up changing the curtains to a white swatch, and I wish that I had kept the green. It's the one from Dream Home Decorator. I'm really bummed out that I did that, but sometimes we question ourselves while we're building, and then I don't know if you guys can relate to this if you make Sims 4 content, but I watch it back and I'm like, the thing that I did first was literally either fine or it was the best thing that I did in the whole entire build, and I just decide not to go with that idea. I just change everything around completely. You can see I'm changing things now. I'm just always so unsure of myself while I'm in the game, and I watch it back and I'm like, it was literally fine. Stop messing with everything. I get mad at my past self. But the house is really coming together now, and I think I did a decent job. It definitely took me a while. I cut out a lot of my struggle getting this house together. I found a balance somehow. It does look like it's a dad's home, I believe, but yet it does look kid friendly now. And I did end up making this desk area. This was kind of stupid, and I don't know why I did this. So I made this desk area with a bunch of girls' clutter, and then I just ended up giving the girl a desk anyway. So I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. I probably should have just made it very much for the dad, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just don't feel like going back in and changing it, and so, you know, I left it the way it was. That's what I meant. You know, you gotta stop somewhere. It's just like, you know, with like cleaning, you're not gonna get everything spotless. You know, there's gonna be a point where you have to just say, we just gotta leave it alone, you know? Because if you kept cleaning, you would always find something to clean up if you never found a stopping point. So that's my thought process behind building. You've got to find a stopping point somewhere or you'll just go on forever. Guess who's rambling again? It's me. It's this girl. I can't help it. I'm a rambler. The brain it just goes too fast, y'all. Too fast. But how have you guys been? It has been a very chaotic week for me, and I've missed recording these videos. It's been about 5 days as of right now when I'm recording this since I've uploaded a video, and I like to upload every 2 days now. But so I feel like I've really missed you guys. And it's just because my life has been crazy. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my personal life right now and within my family, and I'm not going to get into it because it's just a bunch of personal stuff. Nothing bad, but just chaotic things are going on and happening. And because of that, I've just been really exhausted and I haven't had time to record. But now I actually have a full week and some change of nothing to do but build in The Sims and record videos, which I think is pretty darn awesome. I'm very excited for that. I'm excited to catch up and release as much content as humanly possible. After I'm done with this video, I have one more video to record commentary for, and then I'm gonna get started on a build with me video. So I already have 4 videos that are gonna be done by tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be a big, I'm just gonna build, I'm just gonna edit, and I'm gonna order a freaking pizza, man. I'm gonna get a New York style pizza from Domino's because I've just been craving that kind of pizza, and we don't really have a good local pizza place for some reason. My area is really good for burgers. We have great local burger joints, but we don't really have good pizza around here. So I always go for Domino's. What pizza chain do you usually get your pizza from? And if you feel comfortable sharing, what toppings do you like to get on your pizza? Because here's the thing. I have a really weird pizza order from Domino's. I'm gonna say it. I'm scared. I'm scared of what y'all are going to say because people are judgy when it comes to pizza. And I understand because I'm judgy when it comes to pizza. Like when people tell me that they like pineapple on their pizza, I'm judgy about that. And I'm trying not to be like that anymore. I'm trying to learn from past mistakes. But I'm going to say what my pizza order is. So I order from Domino's. Now this is like an indulgent pizza because I don't get pizza all the time. So I get it exactly how I want it when I do. So I get oh my gosh, is it deep dish? I think it's deep dish. No, pan pizza. I get a pan pizza from Domino's with garlic Parmesan sauce. I like white pizza. I don't really like red tomato sauce. I mean, sometimes I do, but it's not my favorite. I prefer a white sauce. And I get bacon and oh my God, I'm so afraid that you guys are going to like lose your you-know-what on me right now. But I get black olives on my pizza and it slaps. It's so good. It's so good, you guys. It like, don't knock it till you try it. You know, I'm a big olive girly. I really love olives. I think olives can go on anything. And it's really weird though. I really don't eat a lot of meat anymore. I'm really low on protein. Because of that, I'm always having to have like protein bars and protein shakes, but I do like bacon on my pizza. I will say that. So yeah, that's my pizza order. Please share yours down in the comments below so that way I don't feel alone, especially if you have like a unique pizza order. Please share it with me because I'm being brave right now. How did I end up talking about pizza for like 5 minutes straight? I don't know. But as you can see, we are working on the girls' bedroom now, and it turns out so cute. I used these pennants from high school years. I think it's high school years or university. It might be university. I always get those two mixed up because they're so similar to me, and especially because I was homeschooled, so I'm like, university, high school years, same thing. To me, there's like nothing that makes the two stand out because I'm just like, it's not my thing, you know? I have both packs and I really enjoy the build items, but it's just like the gameplay is like, it's the same stuff. It doesn't really interest me. But I used those pennants because I figured, you know what? I bet that these pennants were from the dad's baseball team that he played for. So that was my cute little idea. So there's one down the living room and then the little girl has one, which I thought would be super cute. I mean, if my dad played for a professional team of any kind, I would definitely want a pennant of his team up in my room, like proudly displayed, you know what I'm saying? I mean, when I was a kid, I would proudly display just the teams that my dad would root for. So I definitely thought the little girl would have something like that in her room. We sized down a dollhouse and gave that to her, and then we give her a little custom closet moment. I've been doing a lot of custom closets lately. I'm not sure why. It's just, I don't know. I think it's a good way to fill up awkward space. I think that's why I do it. And, you know, we have so many options now with Dream Home Decorator. They're kind of weird. Like, I don't like how everything's like cut off into the wall. But, you know, the saying of the day is it is what it is. And so eventually I just have to get over some things and just, you know, or get over myself more likely. And just, you know, say, you know what, let's just use the things from Dream Home Decorator. Who cares if the sides get cut off in the closet? It's not that big of a deal. It's the frickin' Sims. Just kick back and enjoy life a little bit. Stop being so uptight about everything. I tell myself that every single freaking day in my life. I'm so uptight about the stupidest things, man. I'm a stressed out person. But this channel has helped me a lot. It's been such a nice little creative outlet and just pure joy. Pure joy. I love creating these videos. I love sitting in my PJs and building. And I love, you know, sitting here and commentating. Like, this time passes by so quickly. I always look at how long these builds are and I'm like, ugh, I have to talk for 23 minutes. Are you serious? And then it gets to be like 15 minutes in and I've been like, How has that time passed already? I feel like I've been sitting here for 5. Everything that I do with this channel is just pure fun, and I'm so ridiculously grateful to have people watching. This channel has just been such a huge, gigantic surprise, but it's been such a blessing. I love everything that's been happening on this channel. I got 1,000 subscribers a couple of days ago, and I told my mom that I got 1,000 subscribers, and then like a day later I had 1,300 subscribers. I'm like, what in the world? Every time somebody comments on my video, I'm like, why are you watching me? Why are you watching my little builds? Why are you watching me ramble for 25 minutes straight? I feel bad. I feel bad, but I get so many sweet comments that are like, no, we love your rambling. Like, please keep at it. And I'm like, I cannot imagine a world where people love my rambling, but it's so freaking sweet. Like, your guys' comments, I have not gotten one bad comment since I created this channel, and I know that's inevitable, don't get me wrong. I'm not being naive and thinking that this channel is only going to be filled with positivity and sunshine and rainbows all the time. Like, I know the internet is a cruel place. I know eventually I'm gonna get somebody that's gonna say that I'm ugly, or my builds are ugly, or I'm stupid and my voice is shrill or too deep, whatever. Somebody's gonna tell me something. For right now, I have not gotten a single negative comment, and that is mind-blowing in and of itself. And I look forward to reading the comments every single time I upload a video, because again, I used to have a different channel where I did variety gaming and spooky gaming, and I was lucky if I got 3 comments on those videos. It was a struggle. And the thing that I love about creating YouTube videos is the interacting with other people. You know, videos are nothing if you don't have a community waiting for them to be uploaded. For me, it's all about the interaction and hearing what people think and talking to people and bonding over something that we all love so much. So it's been absolutely wonderful to talk to you guys about my favorite game in the world, The Sims 4. So thank you guys so much for being so sweet. But as you can see, I feel like I end up gushing about you guys every single time that I come on here, because I'm in just like such freaking disbelief. Again, like, I looked at my analytics the other day and I have like 2,000 watch hours, and I'm like, what? I was about to curse. What the flip? 2,000 watch hours? That is literal insanity. Anyway, we are working on the dad's bedroom. It's super squishy. All of my rooms turn out squishy. It's just how I build. I love it. It's so easy to fill up space when builds and rooms are squishy. But oh gosh, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. So I did this like dark blue wall, and I thought maybe he had some like high school trophies from his baseball years, and there's a hat and some sneakers. I'm like, that kind of looks manly. I did like, one thing that I did was I tied in the movie poster that was above his bed with the color of the lamp, and I thought that was cool. I liked that. So I think that alone makes me proud of this room. So proud of myself for that. I'm like, I'm a good builder. I am good at decorating. No, I do get cocky to myself, which is so funny because I humble myself so freaking quickly, but there are moments where I'll do like the tiniest little minuscule thing and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. It's so funny. Anyway, this is the hallway, which is it's pretty simple because like there's not a lot of room to do anything here. So I just do a plant and some shelving, and I think that's from Moschino stuff. God, that's really going back. I remember Moschino stuff coming out, and I think that might have been why. It might have been because of that shelf, because I think about that pack a lot and I think, why did I spend money on that pack? I really don't understand it. It's not a bad little pack, but it's like, it's certainly not something that I'd be like, you need this in your game. So I don't know why I bought that one, but it might have been because of that shelf. It does come with a really cool bookcase shelf that I like a lot. So yeah, this is pretty much the whole entire house done. I think we're gonna go out into the outdoor patio area, which you might have seen. It's already decorated a little bit, and I just tear the whole thing apart and start over from scratch because I was not feeling with it. I was not vibing. I wanted to say I'm not feeling it and I'm not vibing with it, and so it came out I'm not feeling with it. I might use that from now on. I'm not feeling with it. But I couldn't figure out what to do for, again, a manly sim. I'm like, what kind of outdoor patio area would a man have? I don't know. Like, my dad is not an outdoorsy guy, so we never had stuff like that growing up, and I'm a single gal, so I'm like, I don't know. So I took to Pinterest. I don't know what I typed in, but I probably put like masculine outdoor patio or grill area or something like that. So I ended up looking at several different pictures, and I ended up combining all of the ones that I saw, and that's how we got this area here. And I just put my own little touch on it. And that's what I usually do, is just look at a bunch of different pictures for inspiration, and it never turns out like the pictures. My own vision always takes over, but I need a picture to help like kickstart an idea sometimes. So that's usually what I do if I'm stuck. So Pinterest is a big deal. If you are somebody who is new to building, go to Pinterest. It will help, I promise. It will just spark ideas. But I like what we came up with in the end. There's King's dog bed, which I think was cute. I don't know. I just imagine that King spent a lot of time outside because he doesn't really have a dog bed inside. It was too small to have a big dog bed. So I'm like, okay, he just likes to lounge outside on the patio. We have this little box dollhouse for the girl. I think it's a dollhouse, something like that. It's the one from Eco Lifestyle. I really like it because it's like handcrafted. And here is a little garden area. I do feel bad that King doesn't have a lot of yard space, but I imagine that like this family is not gonna live in this house forever. You know, it's kind of temporary until the dad's new career takes off. The garden is kind of chaotic, but I think I like it. I like the colors that I used. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it, but I think it's okay. I think it's decent. It's good enough. And sometimes that's what you have to settle for. Is it good enough? And I thought it was. So we also have the Don't Wake the Llama table out on the front porch. It's a very small front porch, so I just kind of wanted like a skill building or an activity thing for the girl out there. And you can see that we've had a truck sitting out there for the majority of this build, maybe the whole thing. I don't know. I just thought the dad drives a truck. I don't know. I do like that truck though. I think it's cool. But anyway, we are coming up on the screenshots now. We're wrapping up this build. Definitely let me know what you think of this down in the comments below, because I have mixed feelings on it and I want to know what you think. As always, please be nice about your opinions though, because I am a sensitive girly. But thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy today's build. Please be sure to like the video if you did and subscribe if you haven't already. But until the next one, I hope you have a really fantastic day. Bye guys.